Parents and educators are always looking for creative ways to teach kids, and Etsy is one of the top places they shop for unique educational products. In today's video, I'm breaking down how to make money on Etsy by selling educational kids products. I'll walk you through the types of products that sell, how to design them, and some amazing tools to help you stand out in this growing niche. By the end of the video, you will learn how to turn your passion for kids education into a profitable Etsy business. Let's get started. Educational kids products are booming on Etsy because parents, teachers, and homeschoolers want personalized and creative tools that make learning fun. So why is this niche so promising? First, the demand is high, especially among homeschoolers and preschool educators. Products are often purchased in bundles, increasing your average order value. And the best way to get started with this is with digital downloads, which means there will be no upfront costs for printing and delivering the items. Whether it's learning flashcards, activity kit, interactive worksheets, there's so much potential in this space. Now, there are endless possibilities when it comes to educational kids products, but here are some of the best options to consider. First, printable worksheets and activities. Math, reading, or science worksheets for specific age groups. Fun themes like animals, space, or holidays. Next, flashcards and learning cards. These can be alphabet, numbers, shape, or sight words. Then, bilingual flashcards for language learning are a growing trend as well. You can also do interactive digital products, so editable PowerPoints or PDFs for teachers, interactive games for preschoolers or elementary age kids. Then you have physical learning kits, so Montessori-inspired toy sensory kits or activity boxes. You can do posters for classroom decor, such as world maps, growth charts, or ABC charts. And of course, custom products, personalized names tracing boards, custom lesson plans, or school supplies. Now, before you start creating this product and before you pick a niche, what is important to keep in mind besides your passion that is obviously very important for these types of products, you need to start researching products that people are already searching for on Etsy and that they want to buy. So with EverBee, you can do exactly that. EverBee is a powerful keyword research tool for Etsy sellers that will help you scale your business. It helps you analyze your competition and the bestseller items on the platform and gives you the exact keywords that are ranking in search, as well as shares analytics on the competition and the search volume on those keywords. So to use it, you can click the link below to install the Google Chrome extension. Then you can add that to your store. Then you can pin it to your browser. After that, when you go to Etsy and you search for a certain topic, EverBee shows you the monthly searches for that specific keyword. Now, if you use their keyword tool, it will give you the competition score for that keyword as well as recommend you other keywords in that niche. So it tells you a lot more about other keywords people are searching for and their keyword score. So the search volume versus the competition creates the competition score. So you can start by searching for a category like alphabet flashcards or kids worksheets on Etsy. You can click the EverBee extension to analyze the top selling listing. Pay attention to estimated monthly sales, revenue, and keywords. For example, you might find that editable preschool worksheets or Montessori toys for toddlers are trending, but not overly saturated. You can use this data to refine your product ideas. But also, it is really important to search for those keywords that have low competition but high search volume or medium search volume at least. You want people to be searching for those types of products, but you don't want them to be overly saturated, so you can have a chance of ranking in search with your new shop and for your products to be sold. Now, once you've found your product ideas and you know exactly what you want to start creating, for example, let's try some Spanish-English bilingual animal flashcards for kids. Let's search for that and see the competition on Etsy and see if other languages are also popping up for these types of products. Now you can go to Canva to create these flashcards, create them in any dimension you want, and then you can just offer them to people so they can print them out at home or with a local printing provider. So start by adding different animals. Maybe you don't have to include all animals in a flashcard bundle, but you can include jungle animals, polar animals, and things like that. Then you need to format the files as PDF, so in an A4 format, for example. so they can print them out at home. If you want to start a shop with physical products so people can actually receive the posters that you're creating for classroom, for example, you can partner with a print-on-demand platform such as Printify, and after creating your poster design, you can just embed it onto that poster, create the design with Printify, and connect it to your store. But what I highly suggest you do is choose either one or the other. So I don't suggest selling digital products and physical products in the same store, because that can be really confusing and people won't know what they will receive, whether it is a digital download or a physical product. So if you start with digital downloads, I suggest keeping your store for digital downloads only. Then what it is really important, as I said, is also keep a niche for your store. So do not include any other types of printables in your shop rather than kids educational printables. Choose a name that is fit for your Etsy store, and also choose a type of branding that will also include the colors of that branding in your Etsy listing photos. Now what I think is really important for you to do is create mock-ups of your flashcards, for example. If you don't find a platform that creates those mock-ups for you, you can create them in Canva just by adding a simple background and then add a shadow to every flashcard that you add so that it looks like a flashcard, and people browsing Etsy immediately think, okay, these are flashcards because they look like flashcards and I want these for my baby, for example. Now what you want to include in the listing photo is a circle or a text that says digital downloads, so people know that they won't receive the physical items but instead have to print them out themselves. Now one of the most important things you can do to rank in search as a new shop and sell those products is optimize your listings and your shop with keywords. So again, for that you can use EverBee for finding related tags that go really well for your product types. So flashcards for kids, kindergarten flashcards, animal flashcards, and all those types of keywords that EverBee recommends, you want to include them seamlessly in your listing title, description, and tags. Now what I find is really important for you to do, especially with kids products, is add a lot of variations to them, because when people purchase one type of flashcards, for example, they will not only want to teach their kids polar animals and that's it. They will most likely purchase domestic animals, farm animals, and many other products. And with that in mind, you can also create bundles. So you can create an entire bundle of all animals flashcards, or animals and fruits and veggies flashcards bundle, and you can offer those for a lower pricing, but this will encourage people to purchase a higher priced product instead. Now remember to always use EverBee to find new opportunities, and it is also really important to keep your shop active and add at least 3 to 5 new Etsy products every single week. Make sure to focus on high quality designs, combine different Canva elements to create the best designs for your products, and promote your shop on social media to reach an even bigger audience and get more sales. If you found this video helpful and it gave you a few ideas on products you can sell on your Etsy shop, then make sure to leave it a like and subscribe down below for more videos weekly. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye!